Hi, GRIMSHADES, just a little bit further, just a little bit further. Come. Here we are.
Oh, jeez.
Big old arena.
I haven't been in here in like a while.
Why are we back here?
To a few of you, this might bring some memories from last year, correct?
Oh yeah, it reminds me of when I roared you into that wall.
All right, Viper. That's
I'm sure your blood's still stained there somewhere.
Viper.
Why?
That's not nice to say. Not nice to say. Thought you were doing better than this. Well, GRIMSHADE, I decided to bring you all here to last year's stadium of the Grand Magic Games. This is what happened last year. We all fought here. Well, some of us did. Others did not. And we all competed here in a 1v1 tournament. I believe, what was it? Divius finished it, won this event somehow. Got interrupted. Yes.
Hard to describe who won when the entire stadium was blown to smithereens at one point.
Yes. The fact that they were even around to build another copy of it is beyond me, but we will take advantage of it. So, the majority of you probably wonder why I brought you all the way over here.
To do that quest thing that you said.
Yes, Jericho, you've been paying attention. Very good, very nice. Yes, that quest that I brought up when we first became a full guild at the new guild hall. We were going to be doing a mission all together, but decided that we're going to do some variations. Instead, we're going to be doing a major training day.
I wanted to do a mission.
Oh, the mission will be going on later on, don't worry. But after going to the party with everybody, I realized that even though I believe GRIMSHADE will still come up on top, because we definitely have a lot of talent here, I believe we definitely could use a little bit of training, especially for our newest members of the guild. So I decided that we were going to be all training and basically going on an all-out 1v1 tournament, just like the way that the Grand Magic Games would be.
Oh.
I like the sound of this.
Fun.
Yes. So, I know that each one of you consists of special capabilities. Each one of you specialize in a certain kind of magic or a certain kind of fighting style. But all of you, or at least the majority of you, some of you maybe not, but the majority of you still have some weaknesses that we need to touch upon. And I, personally, would like to fix those errors.
Personally?
Okay.
Yes,
It's not a bad idea.
personally. So who wouldn't be better to tell you exactly how to improve as wizards, witches, magicians than your guild leader yourself? So I decided that I was going to be doing your trainings, each and every one of you.
So that's what you had in mind.
Yes,
I'm
yes, I decided that, that these, especially our four right here, I haven't seen their full capabilities, except for Colin. Colin a little bit, but it has been a year. It has been a year. I haven't seen what you are capable of. But the rest of you, I need to see exactly what you're made of.
Almost.
Yes.
See, I was thinking about it. And would you mind if I took the Shadow Boy and the Light Boy for myself?
As a, more of like a 2v1?
Yeah. If they can work together. In the case that we have a duel, a 2v2.
It is possible that a duel might happen.
Hmm.
The Grand Magic Games are definitely a little bit spontaneous sometimes, keep you on the edge of your seat. So there could be a possibility that the two of you might have to work together during it. And even not, just working together and having teamwork is always good. So, you know what, Michael? Yes, I believe that would actually be very, very good. It would be a work. Remind that everybody here that you were, in fact, a former guildmaster of GRIMSHADE.
Remind everyone here that I'm one of the strongest members of all that land type. Thank
you. Indeed. So, our fights today, or at least not fights, I would say more training, would be Colin and Seek versus Michael.
Oh.
Next on the list would be Jericho versus yours truly.
Oh no.
And then lastly would be Marsh versus yours truly.
Wait, what about lastly? What about me?
What about you, my dear sir? I already know your capabilities. I know just how strong you really are. You don't need to prove me anything. If anything, I believe that out of everyone here, you are the most capable of winning your fight.
I get that, but I still want to fight.
Oh, no need to rush things. We need to make sure that you are at full capacity. I mean, the Grand Magic Games always like putting us on edge, and from what happened last year, I bet you the committee is probably not as thrilled about what happened, so I better keep you at full power at all times.
That and most
I
of the
hope-
training you should do now is just channeling Jasper for vision during the
I
fights.
like that. That is very simple. Your training, Viper, will consist of making sure that you can activate Jasper while in tight situations.
Fine, whatever.
I mean, it is a weakness of you, is it not? Exactly. So that would be our fights for now. I believe, which one do you want to go first? Do you want to take on the Dragon Slayers for yourself first?
Could do. I'm feeling a bit warmed up as it is.
Are you two ready to take on our former guild master?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
I'll try. I haven't used magic in a while.
Yes, I know for a fact that you'll figure out everything in due time. It's like riding a bicycle. Eventually, you'll remember everything. For the time being, though, Grimshade, the rest of you that aren't fighting, let's go off into the stands. We need to make sure that the three of them have a completely empty fighting ground. That means you too, Jericho. I see that you're trying to run off.
No, nothing. You saw nothing.
Come on. That means you too, Viper. Mosh, come on.
It's okay. I have a good technique if you get sore during the fights.
Oh god.
Don't kill them, Michael.
I won't.
In this world, wondrous creatures, dragons, and wizards all seek to live in balance. Spellcasters from across the lands venture to join magical guilds, mastering all forms of sorcery. Divinish Magia, Grimshade, the Protectors Guild, and more all seek to offer a home to those in need. These guilds compete again in the Grand Magic Games to become the paramount wizarding establishment. After an evil Grand Master sought to take over the city of Atlantide, heroes of the four guilds joined together to defeat him, and cast all evil wizards from the realm, banishing the darkness for now. Welcome to Fairy Tale Origins.
Everybody's coming here to get some fun. It's like a home for us all, it's our son.
Oh god, why did it have to be him? What kind of sick, twisted game is this?
Colin? How are we supposed to win this?
I'm not sure. Frankly, I don't think we can.
You know, I thought about it and I figured it wouldn't be fair for me to attack you, so I'll let you throw the first blow.
He's taunting us, Colin.
Sounds about right. Okay, I have an idea. Your light magic should counter him, so all I can do is distract and give you an opening.
Wait. Are you leaving this up to me?
No time to think. Just follow my lead. Shadow, darkness, void!
Typical. A good try, to be fair.
Huh?
But I know exactly where you are at all times.
Colin? I don't think your plan worked.
How did he know?
Your void spell would conceal you from any non-shadow mage, but me, I see both sides of you. Light and dark.
Mind explaining what you're talking about?
I'll explain more in depth another time. But right now, we're in a fight, no?
I hate him. I really do.
Who? What's wrong?
He's toying with them, but the real question is why.
Seek, I'm sorry.
What?
Well, if you aren't going to try to hit me, then maybe I'll just have to up the pressure a bit. Shall I show you what kind of power GRIMSHADES has cultivated and what it means to be a part of this guild?
I don't get it. But I have this feeling we lost.
Our chances are not good, that's for sure. But we just keep attacking and hope to hit something.
Does someone want to explain where they went?
That son of a...
They went to the Shadow Realm.
The what? Are they gonna be okay?
They'll be alive. He won't kill them. But I can't say the same for him.
Get a grip, Alamos. They'll be fine.
Those
That
shadows, they
so
aren't
many.
normal. They
So
aren't normal.
many.
You sure they're gonna be okay?
Did I go too far? Possibly. Oops.
Michael! Now, Jericho, I need you to go all out here. Come at me with your full strength.
Uh-huh. Yeah, full strength. I'm sorry, but even if I do that, I don't think I'll be able to do any damage to you.
That's not the purpose of this exercise, my boy. It's training, after all. I'm here to gauge your strength, that is all. Your job is to attack.
I don't know, Master. It's just that, well, I'm woefully outclassed here. Even if I try to hit you, you're so much faster and stronger than I. You could just easily dodge.
Ugh, fine. If you're not going to attack me, I'll have to force it out of you. Let's see if you can handle the might of Leo. Celestial Dragon,
Open Gate of the Shield, scut him!
La!
Manipulate our opponents. Their minds are their ultimate weakness. Viper taught us that one.
I'm glad to see you actually learned something from our training sessions.
Well, who would have guessed that you would have been such a decent actor, Jericho? I'm impressed. But still, that spirit isn't enough to withstand this! Celestial Dragon, tell it!
Open Gate of the Dragon! Draco!
Jericho. When you said Gate of the Dragon, I sort of assumed he'd be bigger. What can this peaked sweet do?
He may be small, but he has the ability to produce 4 different elements alongside powerful celestial attacks. Draco, let's show him what you're made of. Hit him with a powerful water blast.
Is this the best you got, Jericho? A bunch of silver keys? What about Gemini? I was kind of hoping to punch a clone of Viper.
Hey!
Relax, relax. I'm only joking. But seriously, Jericho, what are you waiting for?
This, actually. Open! Gate of the Water Bearer! Aquarius!
Jericho, not only did you summon me from a damn puddle, but you also brought me face to face with Alamos.
I'm aware you shouted at me for 3 hours about this, which is why you'll get double the fun. Open! Gate of the Golden Twins! Gemini!
Purry! What's up, boss?
Yeah, who do you need copied?
I need you two to become Aquarius.
Uh-oh.
You got it.
This does not bode well.
Aquarius and Gemini!
Celestial Dragon!
Double Hydra!
Poor boy, ran out of magical energy. Viper, come, please pick this boy up.
Damn moron. If you couldn't do it, don't try, you idiot. Better not during GMG, I'll rip his arms off.
Alright, you cute, beautiful thing. It's time to show Grimshade exactly what you have to offer.
I'm not too sure about this. How am I supposed to win against you?
There aren't gonna be any winners or losers during this, dear. What matters is showing off what you're capable of. I want to see what you can bring to Grimshade as a fighter.
Okay, I think I can do this.
Sagittarius style.
Here I come.
Ah, yes. Beast Soul magic. It's been a while since I've seen that type of magic. Show me what you can do, Mosh.
Ha! Ha!
That's it. A little bit more to the left. Come on, put more power into that swing.
Should have connected there. Ugh.
Scorpio style.
Ow.
Oh dear, I barely managed to put any power into that attack. So when you're like this, you're all attack, but no defense. That's no good, Mosh. Well, what normally would you do if an opponent does what I just did to you?
Go faster than them.
Ah, Silver was right. No defense, but evasion is your tactic. Well, Mosh, this idea. Show it to me. Now!
Yes, sir. Ah!
Is this all you have, Mosh? I thought you could have been a little bit faster than this.
My attacks aren't hitting, but I'm so much faster now. What's going on?
Again! Scorpio style.
Ah! Ow. Again.
Alright, this is getting a tad bit ridiculous. Is that all you could put on the table?
No. Alamos. I can still do more.
Well, where is it? All I've seen so far is some missed swipes and lack of defense. If this was the Grand Magic Games, you would be a laughing stock for Grimshade.
I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. You're just so powerful.
Well, sweet Mosh, I know you're hiding another power. I can feel it. Force it out, like your life depends on it.
But I'm scared too. I don't know if...
Do it now, or no more restaurant dates.
No!
That's the spirit, Marsh. Use that, harness it, and come at me 100%.
Ah! I can't move.
What a burst of raw power. But you can't seem to control it fully. You just keep exceeding my expectations over and over again. You beautiful thing, you. Well now, my friends, wasn't that a great training session?
I can't feel my legs.
I couldn't even land a blow on him.
We tried our best, but it really felt like we were just outmatched.
Is this what's gonna be happening at the Grand Magic Games?
You won't have to be facing people who have Guildmaster stature, but these fights were to simulate an actual event. Use what you learned today and apply it for the future. We weren't expecting you all to win. We were only expecting you would learn something from today.
They do possess potential, Alamos. We have a good crew this year.
Indeed we do. But on that note, who would be interested in some grub? I bet you all are starving after those fights. How about a guild dinner together? Guildmaster's treat?
Ooh, I want steaks.
Maybe some sweets too.
All I want for dinner is you, Alamos.
That's not on the menu today, Jericho. But come, Grimshade, time for part 2 of your quest. Train well, then eat well.
There's something I learned today, too.
Did you say something, Viper?
Yeah, I did.
Viper, what are you doing?
Challenging our guildmaster to a fight. What does it look like?
You could have just asked him. Oh, why are you threatening him like this?
Yeah, lay off him, Viper.
So, are you gonna accept my request? I refuse any special treatment from you, like I have some sort of stature because I'm second in command or something.
Challenging your guildmaster after hosting an all-day training exercise. I would see that even a low move for you, Viper. But you do prove a point. You've never been one to have special treatment. Fine. I shall accept your request. Under one condition.
Under one condition? What the hell you mean by... Ah!
That you don't take your master so lightly.
Oh dear, there's no stopping these two now.
Hey, Alamos. Aren't you gonna take that disc thing off? I thought you were planning on getting serious.
Oh yes, of course. Always training to the final seconds, I suppose. One of you might want to dodge this.
Okay, Alamos. That was just bad taste.
Now then, shall we get this thing started? You ready?
I've been waiting for an opportunity to clobber you ever since we got back to Atlantide. My fists have been shaking for a good fight. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually excited.
The exhibition match between Viper and Alamos. On your mark, fight!
Very bold of you, my dear sir, but no weapons this time around.
Poison Dragon, Widow's Fangs! This is getting frustrating. Why can't I hit you?
Those eyes not doing very good now, are they? You think you could beat me just by smell? Leo style, Dragon Claw!
I knew you'd be a tough fight, but already this much of a disadvantage?
Come, Viper. There's gotta be more in the tank than that.
Whoa, Alamos is truly amazing.
What celestial move, and I'm already in love!
I wouldn't count Viper out at all just yet.
What do you mean by that?
Viper hasn't been using his eyes yet, only fighting through his other 4 senses. The moment he activates Jasper, however, this is going to be a completely different fight.
Jasper?
Didn't think I'd have to use him so soon. But if I have to get an edge, then so be it. Jasper, come on out!
Right away, Master. Just remember your magic consumption, though. Using me for too long is draining on...
Shut up, I know, but we gotta do this.
Understood, Master.
The fight begins now, Alamos. I could smack that smug look you're giving right off your face.
Well, are you coming or not? Show me I didn't make a mistake of making you second in command.
See? I told you not to take me so lightly.
Agreed. I should have taken you a little bit more seriously from the start. But even you aren't prepared for this. Gemini style!
What was that just now? Did you just summon Pat?
Yep, it's me, your buddy O'Connor. Now normally I'd be super against doing this kind of thing for Alamos' sake, but getting a chance to fight you, Viper, I could definitely sign up for that one.
Well, you two done chatting? Let's show everybody what we can do, my boy.
Sure, whatever. Beats being trapped in my body and all. Let's freaking do this thing, Alamos.
Did he just use Gemini to summon Pat instead? My word, that's genius!
It's not just that. This was genius. Even if Pat isn't able to use his magic fully, the two of them have been training that body up like crazy this past year.
Exactly. Alamos can't summon other spirits when Gemini is active. That doesn't mean the two of them together aren't a fearsome duo.
Poison Dragon, Toxic Blowpipe!
How did you know I was coming from behind?
Jasper, you forgot he's my eyes. Whatever he can see, I can see. And he's not glued to the front of my face. I can see everything around me.
Well, sorry, Pat, my boy, but this isn't gonna work how I imagined. Come back for now. Very clever, Viper. Very, very clever. As what I suspected from my second in command. But I can already tell exactly how to counter this one, and this will be the final blow.
In your dreams, I'm just getting started.
You asked for it. Aries style! Virgo style!
Damn it! Where did he go?
Where did Master Alamos go?
Yeah, he was there a second ago. Do you think he went invisible?
Not exactly. It's true, none of us can see him right now. But can you feel that? That rumble?
Wait, right after Master Alamos casted Ares, he casted another spirit, Virgo. And that spirit has the ability to...
dig tunnels from below. Ah!
Scorpio style. Sagittarius style. Libra style. And for the final act, Leo style. Dragon Talon!
That was absolutely amazing. I've never seen such celestial magic performed so perfectly.
And you see why he calls himself one of the strongest in Atlantide.
Wow.
Well now, I hope that was a good enough lesson for you, Viper. Can we call this a match now? We have reservations at a really nice restaurant near here. I would prefer not being late. I hope you learned your place, Viper. I hope you learned your place, Viper. I hope you learned your place, Viper.
You are a criminal. You will always be.
You're a murderer. You never belong here. You're a murderer. Nothing you do will ever make us trust you. Leave this land and never come back.
You belong behind bars. You don't deserve a second chance. You belong behind bars. You don't even deserve a second chance.
I hope you learned your place.
Enough! I'm so sick and tired of people talking down to me, telling me how I have to reform myself to what they want, what they desire. I know myself. I know what I need to do in order to change, but no one gives a damn. No one. All they ever view me as is a mistake, a killer. They view me as someone who can never change. Well, if that's how everyone sees me, then I'll gladly play that part. You want to see me evil? Then I'll show you evil, damn it.
What's going on?
I recognized this power before, but nothing like this!
What is he doing?
That, my dears, is when this fight actually begins.
So is this what you wanted, huh, Alamos? Me going 100% against you? What's with the silent treatment? Where's that smirk you were always giving me? Nothing to show? Are you finally seeing me as a challenge to you now? Well, today is that day, Alamos. Today is the day I finally beat you. Widow's Fangs! Gotcha! Dirty fireworks!
What's with this damn technique, Viper? I can't see a damn thing! Aquarius style!
Dragon Slayer's secret art.
Celestial Dragon?
King Cobra's roar!
Roar!
This is it, Alamos! This is where I finally beat you! You're finished! What the? Ah! What just happened?
That was fun, huh? Come, everyone. It's time for dinner.
Just what are you, Alamos?